Sarah Bertman's new collection for Alexander McQueen has a kind of bipolar quality. Geisha over here, samurai over there. But when you think about it, that adds up to a kind of savage beauty, which is the essence of McQueen.
I used to go to Japan a lot, and I used to collect all the fabrics and the kimonos and bits of artisan. And I was thinking about, there was a guy who used to make gloves for us, and he used to make these incredible gloves, but he could only make one of them, but he just wanted to show that he could make it. Not that he could produce it, just that he could make it. So it was the idea of the sort of belief in the artisan and the craftsmanship. And the first time I went, it was so present, but it was so future. It's one of the most inspiring places I've ever been, because it feels so in the moment, but so forward-looking.
I just thought that was an exquisite show. I loved the inlaid bits on the leather. I thought there was so much femininity, and in that usual kind of McQueen balance of femininity and toughness, it just was very appealing. And obviously there's always a lot to admire at a McQueen show from an artistic point of view. I think there was actually a lot to crave and to buy here.
I thought it was a really wonderful show. I thought it was a very her show. The use of all of the flowers and the pinks. I thought it was quite a light show when it came down to the clothes, and you took away all of the headgear and everything.
We made those friends. We've been making them for like over 3 weeks. They didn't take that long to make, but then to have to lacquer them and put layers and layers of car paint over them for the last few weeks has been quite a hazardous journey. It was beautiful and a lot of work, and it's well worth it.
The image of a kimono and a harness is just so loaded.
We went to Japan recently, and there was a woman in this beautiful head-to-toe white kimono. It's so elegant, but it was so refined. Everything is concealed, but yet there is something so erotic and feminine about that kind of tension of it all being hidden, so it's not all on display. But I didn't want it to feel suppressed, so the fabrics were very light, and there was nods to the samurai, there was nods to her being empowered and strong, but not suppressed.
This probably is my favorite fusion of art and fashion this season.
Both worlds take inspiration from the real world and from like what's in the ether in a way. We're both artists, aren't we? Fashion and art. I mean, so is an artist as well. The clothes are absolutely stunning.
Would you say savage beauty is kind of the quintessence of what you're doing as well?
She is always dressed, and she's always empowered, and it's not necessarily for men, she's empowered for herself. I think that the McQueen woman always has been that woman.